Yeah, what up, yo? This is Branch of Avenue Cool Music. Hey, look, about a month or so ago, when we began the 2025 Sade Summer Tribute Series, I told you that I was going to select the top 10 Sade bass lines. Now, earlier this week, I told you that the number one Sade bass line is Keep Looking because I could not settle on 10 bass lines. I selected what I thought was the number one Sade bass line. And I said the name of that song is Keep Looking. Well, as it turns out, I should have kept looking because right now I'm working on the final four songs from which I'm going to conclude the series with. Now, one of those songs contains what I believe to be the number one Sade bass line. Now, why I say that is because if you remember last year, I told you guys that a lot of the music of the 70s and 80s contained elements of jazz. Well, the number one Sade bass line contains three elements of jazz. Number one, it contains a walking bass line, which was common during the 50s and 60s jazz era. It contains dynamic components of the jazz band era, the big band jazz era of the 1940s. And number three, it contains the vocal components of the 50s and 60s, with, I believe, Saudi is using some elements that were used by Billie Holiday during the 50s and 60s. Three components of the jazz era contained within the number one Sade bass line, which I'm going to conclude the series with. Now, Keep Looking is still a hot, hard grooving bass line, which led me to delve into it in order to find out the music theory behind it. And I have discovered the music theory behind the song Keep Looking, which I'm going to share with you after I conclude this series. But I'm going to conclude this series with the number one Sade bass line. And I don't think anyone is going to be able to disagree with me concerning that song. So I'm going to conclude this session. Now, look, one more thing I want to say that a lot of people don't realize is that I once met Sade, man. Yeah, I did. And we were talking about music during the conversation that we were
Oh
having.
man, you ain't never meet no Sade.
Kasongo, yeah. Mombali nanga. Kasongo, mbona wewe. Songa libala. Oh, yeah. Kasongo, mbona wewe. Mbona wewe.